Welcome to a presentation on SQL Server Reporting Services Email Engine. This is the SQL Server Reporting Services engine that allows you to generate PDF documents or HTML documents via SQL Server Reporting Services and have those documents then attach or embed themselves to emails and have the system automatically send out those emails to a series of client email addresses. It's best suited to situations where you have recurring requirements for clients or internal staff members requiring SQL Server Reporting Services documents. To run the system, you do need basic knowledge of writing SQL statements. You also do need a Windows operating system along with SQL database engine and an installation of SQL reporting services. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go show you the report that we're actually looking to generate over here. And it's an invoices report that allows or that requires an account to be passed to it to actually generate the invoice itself. So here you go. I've passed a parameter called account and it's produced the report for me. Super. So that's my invoices report. Now let me show you what SQL Server Reporting Services email engine looks like. You've got your email interface, which allows you to capture the subject and the content of the email that you're going to create. The email editor, you'll notice, is HTML based. The settings, SMTP settings, which is your SMTP server along with your from email address, then your reporting service authentication details, and the source database along with the SQL, the SQL that you're using to access the report. This is pretty important. What I'm saying over here in this report is select the top 5 customers from a customers table, give me the customer ID, the customer name, the contact name, and the email address. Now, the customer ID is going to be used as the parameter I pass to the actual report. Company name and contact name I'm going to use as dynamic fields to populate information in the actual email itself, and the email address is pretty straightforward. That's the email address I'm going to be using in sending out these emails. If I look at my report parameters, I'm only looking at report 1. I can generate a maximum of 5 reports per email. My report name is the invoices report. The parameter I'm passing is the account parameter we looked at earlier. Parameter type is a SQL parameter, and the parameter value is customer ID. The reason it's a SQL parameter is because we're pulling it from the actual SQL that we generate on the side, and we're going to then pass the customer ID to the account parameter. I can also say let's set a static parameter, or I can select an interface parameter, which is the date parameters from the front side, and at this stage, let's say we're going to generate this as a PDF report. Okay, so it's going to generate a PDF and attach it to the actual report itself. Dynamic fields, I'm replacing the SQL contact name and the SQL company name with the actual response from the SQL. So let's go back into my email. I'm going to say invoice, and let's say company name, dear contact name, okay, so that's really it. I've captured my dynamic parameters, I've captured my report parameters, I've set everything up, and let's initiate the report. Okay, at this stage it's gone into a run, and let's see what output comes from that. Okay, great. My report is run, and it's let me know that it's now finished. Let's click on OK. Let me have a look at the output. Everything seemed to have been sent successfully. And let's go into Outlook and look at the results. Okay, so let's pull up one of these and we'll have a look at it, and there we go. It'll show me the PDF document that we've attached to this email, and it's automatically generated that and sent it to us. It's replaced the contact name and the company name fields as well. Right, let me go back to the reporting services email engine, and I'm going to go back to my report parameters and say, you know what? Let's change this from a PDF attachment to an HTML document. Save those changes and say, right, let's resend it. And this time I want the HTML to be embedded in the content of my email and place it underneath the text that I've already captured in that email. And let's give it a second to run and see what output it generates for us. Okay, we've got a response saying that is now done. Everything has been sent out. And let's click on the OK button. Okay, let's see what we've got from Outlook. Okay, so we're looking at the invoice, company name, we've got the contact name attached as your November invoice, and let's have a better look at that. And it's automatically embedded the invoice within the HTML of my document. Okay, fantastic. Well, that's it. That's the SQL Server Reporting Services bulk email engine. If you are interested in the product at all, please feel free to contact Brandon at Datasmith for more information or a product demo or a trial to see how well it works within your organization. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for your time.